Hey guys, it's Caroline Raven. Welcome back to my channel. I have taken, I think it's about 2.5 months off from YouTube. I did like 1 or 2 videos and I just felt like I really needed some time off from it because last year was just too intense. There's been a lot of things going on this year. I don't know if you guys have been following me on Instagram or whatnot. So a month ago, I was doing dishes and all of a sudden I was afraid I lost everything. I was cleaning a glass and apparently the glass had broken inside the sink. I did not see it because, you know, I was in my world, I was listening to my podcast and it was great. You know, I had a great time and then all of a sudden I just feel something is wrong. Why is the water red? You know, I had no idea that I had cut myself. 2 seconds later, I just grabbed my hand like this. I cannot look at it and I was like, what is going on right now? I have an Apple Watch, so I just said, hey Siri, call my dad. Oh, it's calling right now. Okay, hey Siri, no. She calls my dad up. And my dad is so funny. Sometimes when I call him, he's like, he picks up and he says, speak, spoken, goodbye, and he hangs up. And I'm like, no, daddy, no, I hurt myself. I had cut super deep into my thumb and I could not move. It was so much blood everywhere. I called my dad and he was like, you have to call an ambulance. I called my boyfriend. Of course, I didn't listen to my dad, even though he was the first person I called. I called my boyfriend and he was like, okay, I'm calling an ambulance for you. So whenever I'm with people that I care about and that love me, I'm like, oh my God, my life is over. And then they call me from 911 and they're like, oh, do you need an ambulance? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I can take care of this myself. So I take a taxi in with like, I have like a towel that I folded into 4 pieces and I just have it covering my thumb and it takes like 10 minutes in a taxi and I get there and it's soaked in blood. Like I was bleeding so much. And apparently they drove me to the wrong entrance and I'd never been to that hospital. I'm quite new here in Stockholm, had never been there before. So I walk in and I'm like, oh, I don't know where I'm going. Because there's like a Pressbyrån, which is like a convenience store. I take an elevator for some reason to like the 3rd or 4th floor and I see a nurse in there and she's like, what do you need? And I'm like, maybe you can help me. I hurt my thumb real bad. And she was like, well, you're completely wrong. So she actually took me to the emergency room and they ended up like fixing it. This is a much longer story than I have time for right now. To sum that up, to sew it up, I got 8 stitches and it looks like this now. See that? So it's actually quite good. 10 days after, I went to go take my stitches off to remove them and they told me that we're really sorry to tell you this, but you lost approximately 90% of your movement in your thumb. And I just decided that they were wrong. Just ended up like using it a lot and I feel much stronger now. It's a month ago. Don't think that I'm gonna have any permanent damage. Of course the scar is gonna be there, but you know, that's fine. I did 3 gigs during this month. I mean, the rest I just couldn't do. I couldn't do any videos. I couldn't edit my videos. I've just been like not going to the gym. I've just, you know, tried to really relax and take care of it because I don't want it to like be permanent in any way. Anyways, so that was the very quick wrap up of what's been going on. We're not here to talk about my thumb that much. As some of you guys know, my friend Lorenzo, who is also my designer for Raven playing cards, is currently running a Kickstarter campaign for his tarot deck. He's been working on this for a very long time. It started with him doing the House of the Rising Spade. I think it was 2 years ago that I already reviewed. It was absolutely beautiful, super hit. So if you have the, well, have it or have seen it, House of the Rising Spade is going to be very similar to what you're going to see now. He actually gave me something that I wanted to show you guys. It's a really cool box. As you can see, this is much bigger than a normal deck of cards. And this is so detailed. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is going to be the front of one of the packages you can get on Kickstarter. So to back it up slightly, he created something that's never been done before. So apparently, I don't know much about tarot cards or anything like that. Apparently, there are 2 different systems. So there's the Latin system or tradition or whatever you say, and there's the French one. And the French one is the one that we're used to as magicians. So we have like the normal pips. So we have the hearts, the diamonds, or am I? Hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs. Cups? No. Hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. For the Latin one, they have different ones. They have swords, they have coins, cups and wands. So Stockholm17 actually created something that's very unique and very cool. So what he did was that he took the French one and the Latin one and he merged them together, making them look like this. And I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So I did not know much about tarot cards, so I have my notes here. So it's gonna be 78 different cards, and apparently there are minor arcana and major arcana, right? So the minor arcana is the ones that we're used to. So it's ace to 10, jacks, queens, and kings. And there's also 4 more. Those are the knights. So it's gonna be Jack, Knights, they're gonna be on a horse apparently, because that's cool. And then the Queens and then the Kings. And then there are the Major Arcanas. And so the Major Arcanas, they are 22 different ones. What I really like about Lorenzo's work is that he always does everything by hand first. So we actually drew all of this by hand. I'm gonna just let it roll in the background as I talk. So these are the 22 Major Arcanas. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I remember when I was at his place where he started just showing me all of these drawings. And I was like, what is going on? They're absolutely gorgeous. And for you who have seen the original House of the Rising Spade, you're gonna see that it's very familiar. It's gonna feel like it is the same deck, even though it's very different because it is a tarot one. So it's currently on Kickstarter. As I'm recording this, it's 7 more days to go for the campaign. And there are 3 different major things you can get. There's the basic one, superior one, and then there's the ultimate one. That's where you get this one. So cool, you guys. Take a look at this. All of these, look at this. So I'm just gonna let the video roll and you're gonna see everything for yourself. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm gonna have all the links down here so you can check it out, and make sure to go check out the campaign. I have been wanting to come back to doing the reviews, but last year it cost me a lot of money because I paid for everything myself and I shipped everything myself. And I got a lot of shit in the end. I don't really know how to do it because I want it to be connected to a giveaway. So if you have any ideas on how to do that, please let me know in the comments below. Well, that was it for today. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys back very, very shortly. Take care. Bye!